The Alpha Sessions live on Radio Brockley.
Hello, yes, this is the Alpha Sessions Live. We're celebrating our 11th birthday and you're listening to Radio Brockley. And I'm here with our first live guest of the day, Melissa Bel. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm mostly awake.
Okay, mostly awake. That's good. You've recently moved to a little bit nearer London.
Yes. Well, I guess if to give you a little bit of background, I'm from Toronto originally.
That's not a Devon accent.
It's not. So I ended up moving straight from downtown Toronto to a rural village in Devon about just under 4 years ago.
The contrast to that must have been ridiculous.
Pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I really needed to slow down, I think, and enjoy the fresh air. And
did it feel like you were permanently on holiday?
It did for the first few months for sure.
Yeah.
Before I was like, okay, I should probably get a part-time job because. So basically, I moved to England because I met an English guy, classic. But I met him in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah. And not even 4 months after that night in Vegas, I moved in with him in Devon.
Wow.
And we recently have moved to West Sussex.
Okay.
So yeah, so a bit closer. Well, a bit closer to London, a bit closer to most things. So, but we miss Devon.
Oh, you can still go back there, I'm sure.
I will. It'll be like now we'll properly like summer holiday there, like everyone else.
Amazing. Well, first of all, congratulations on your latest single, which was released like just a couple of days ago now.
Yes, thank you very much. It came out on Friday. It's called If She Hadn't Lied.
So this feels a bit kind of incestuous for us because we've had Richard James on the show. So I read it and I was like, oh, wait, hang on a minute. They know each other? That's so weird.
That's funny. I think I may have found out about this show because I saw Rich was on it.
Okay,
And
cool.
so Rich is from Devon. And so
Yeah.
Richard James co-wrote this latest single with me. And so, yeah, we've known each other for a few years now. And
It's hilarious.
we got together at the beginning of the year for a co-writing session. And this is the first song I'd written in a long time where I was like, this is definitely for me. Like, I want to record this. This sounds like me. It feels like me. Because I've been doing some songwriting for other artists.
Yeah.
And so there's always the thought, like, should I pitch this to someone?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, this is me.
I always find this quite interesting. Do you feel quite like protective over your songs before you give them away? And are there some that you feel more protective over than others?
That's a good question. I guess I used to, for sure. And when I got, my first cut, which was with Avril Lavigne.
Crazy.
which is crazy.
Crazy.
It is crazy. So very quickly, I'm like, actually, if any other big stars want to record songs that I've co-written, let's do it. Yeah. Like at this point, there's songs that I've released where I'm like, oh, I wish I'd held out on that and just tried to pitch that to somebody. But no, anyway, I love, all this. Well, I love most of the songs I've released, I suppose. But I'm always open now. When I write something, I'm always thinking like, oh, if someone else wants this, it's pretty much up for grabs.
Cool. So should we start with our first song? Is that right with you?
Yeah, I guess I should just play the single.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is called If She Hadn't Lied. I was amazed when you said that you didn't have somebody. I've been a little lonely lately too. You told me that it ended pretty badly. I want so badly to be good to you. Yesterday is gone, and all of it has led to this love. If she hadn't lied to you, you never would have trusted me. I could have missed the chance to love you so true. If she hadn't lied to you, if she hadn't lied to you, I can't stand to imagine how she made you suffer. A heart like yours should never have to hurt. If I'm honest, I'm so grateful that she messed up. Now I get to treat you the way that you deserve. Yesterday is gone, and all of it has led to this love. trusted me, I could have missed the chance to love you so true. If she hadn't lied to you, if she hadn't lied to you, if she hadn't lied to you, it's clear later on, all the things that seem to go so wrong were for the better all along. Ooh, if she hadn't lied to you, yeah, if she hadn't lied to you, if she hadn't lied to you, you never would have trusted me. I could have missed the chance to love you so true. If she hadn't lied to you, if she hadn't lied to you, yeah, if she hadn't lied to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, such an earworm. What's that song about?
That song it's based on true events.
Is it?
Yes, it's about, for me, the idea that things are meant to be and everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And you go through some bad stuff, some bad relationships, but usually, ultimately, it's for the better, and it's so that you can get to what's lying ahead, and which is usually, hopefully, something great. And in this case, it was.
When you've got a earworm like that, in fact, I love that I'm saying it as if that's your only earworm. Most of the songs that I've heard of yours will just circulate around in your head for hours or days, in a totally good way. Like, how long does it take to kind of make that happen?
It's a good question. I guess it depends on the song. This particular song, Rich and I sat down for maybe 4 hours in an afternoon and mapped out the idea of the song. Got most of the melody. So usually, if I go into a session and we don't finish the full song, we'll map it out, and then I like to piece in lyrics later on.
So melody comes first.
Generally, melody comes first.
Okay.
Like, we had a concept for this song right away, but I think. Yeah, I think just whatever, sounds good to you. It doesn't always happen that you just think of something good right away, or, maybe one day you just don't have the best ideas going on. But I think I listen to a lot of pop music, but I also listen to a lot of soul and even like country and blues and R&B music. So I just try to pick the whatever influences me out of all those different genres.
Let's talk about 2019 for you, because that's been a mega year. It's kind of like
mega year.
It has been a mega year. It's like the first year for a while where you're doing your own stuff again. You're performing. Was that pretty scary at the start of the year?
Actually, yeah, because I was going through a time where I just had this cut with Avril Lavigne, and I was like, oh wow, so maybe I should just songwrite. Maybe I should just kind of put my artist stuff on the back burner.
Which, by the way, is mental. Sorry, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But and I never realized how separate of a career a songwriter is to an artist. So,
and I don't think people know that aren't in the industry. I think people quite often assume that artists always write their own songs.
Yeah.
And there isn't necessarily a songwriter in the background.
Yeah, I guess now maybe these days more and more songwriters are maybe getting a little bit more credit, or just like just visibility. But then it is a full-time job to go in sessions and be writing songs like for pitch and for other projects. But I think I just have it in me where I need to keep doing my thing because I just love to do it and I love to perform. So I started writing songs for myself after I wrote this song, If She Hadn't Lied, at the beginning of the year. And I released the first single that I'd released in 2 years back in June. It was called Cotton Candy.
Yeah, another earworm.
Thank you. So yeah, I actually have been going back and forth to Toronto a lot this year. I recorded these last 2 singles in Toronto for the most part. I had a UK player on If She Hadn't Lied.
How come you chose to go back to do that and not do it here?
It was just kind of a coincidence. I met a producer who just happened to be in Toronto, and it was just the way it worked out, I guess. So I was like, okay, I feel like, because for me, when we work with a producer, it's a really personal thing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's hard to know who to work with until you've worked with them, right? So I just had a really good feeling about this producer, Thomas Mackay, who's done these last 2 tracks. And it's a good, nice excuse to go home. Good to be home a bit more often, so there's not as much pressure to do everything every time. So it was not convenient.
Fair.
If I wanted to just go in and record like a little vocal overdub, it wasn't so easy. So the pressure was on.
Yeah.
Like, I knew I had to get it right when I was there.
But like, you book a trip for a certain amount of time. What happens if you don't finish those tracks in the time that you've booked your trip? I'd find that problematic.
Yeah, I know. I think it's probably the end of me trying to record between countries. Like, I'm tempted. But anyways, we'll see. I've met a couple producers here recently because I just hadn't met many producers in England yet. Yeah, so if any producers are listening, feel free to get in touch because I'm always looking.
I'm not sure if he's a producer, but Alex, who's watching, says sounds amazing.
Oh my goodness, I wonder if that's my boyfriend.
Okay.
And if it's not, cool. But if it is, also cool. Thanks for watching.
Are you cool to do another song?
Yes.
Amazing.
I should say all my songs are available on Spotify and iTunes.
And we'll run through at the end where you can find all of that too.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, what am I? Okay, speaking of my boyfriend, the guy I moved to England for, the guy that I met in Vegas and fell in love with, basically at first sight. I wrote this song a couple weeks after we met, and this is the title track off my last EP. It's called In the Light. I found you in the dark, but saw you clear as day. And I knew without knowing you were going to fade away. I didn't have to hide, no secrets left to keep. You looked past skin and bones and you saw right through to me. Maybe I should be scared, but I'm not. All the ghosts of the past are forgotten. There's a latch I'm ready to unlock, 'cause I'm out in the open, completely exposed, and it finally feels right to be seen in the light. I'll be gentle with your heart. Where there's pain, I'll bring relief. And you say without saying you'll do the same for me. Now everything I see means a little more. Finding beauty in places where it wasn't there before. Maybe I should be scared, but I'm not. All the ghosts of the past are forgotten. There's a latch I'm ready to unlock, 'cause I'm out in the open, completely exposed, and it finally feels right to be seen in the light. Maybe I should be scared, but I'm not. All the ghosts of the past are forgotten. There's a latch I'm ready to unlock, 'cause I'm out in the open, completely exposed, and you hear what I'm saying. You're here and you're staying. It finally feels right to be seen in the light.
baby. Yeah.
Where are those voices coming from?
They're hidden up in the ceiling, I think.
Oh, it's not like canned applause.
We've got
It's not.
No, it's not canned applause.
Oh,
It's up
thank
there.
you so much. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, it does sound amazing.
Thank you.
Agreed with the people watching from upstairs.
Thank you so much.
You've also performed like all over the world, pretty much.
I have been lucky, to perform in a lot of places. Like almost 10 years ago now, I did my first tour in Germany when I was 20. I think I'd released my first album. I was getting some airplay and a bit of stuff going on over there. So my parents came with me. My mom came the first half. My dad came the second half.
Amazing.
And it's funny because my dad's here with me today, visiting from Canada, and I'm dragging him around this weekend to some bunch of shows and interviews and stuff. So
It's kind of like being a roadie, right?
literally, someone the other day at a gig was like, "Oh, a roadie," to him. So yeah, I guess that's it. But yeah, I played in the States. I played in Barbados.
Is there anywhere you haven't played that you really want to play?
Oh, I'd like to play, I think, more in Europe,
Okay.
for sure. I'd really like to play in Brazil. I feel like that would be fun. I
That'd
feel
be
like
so
the
good.
crowd would be sweet. Also, Japan seems like crowds are pretty great and big. So, I'd go almost anywhere, I think, if I could and people wanted to come see me.
So you've obviously just done the move. We spoke about that a little bit earlier. But in terms of writing music, do you find that because you've had such a big change in scenery, like your music style sounds a bit different?
Like since I moved to England?
Yeah.
Honestly, since like my last single before If She Hadn't Lied is called Cotton Candy, I think maybe not so much. I think I'm like seriously hanging on to my North American roots. I think maybe some of the other music that I've written that maybe wouldn't be for my artist stuff is probably influenced because I've been writing more with UK writers, which is awesome. I did a session recently with like a dance producer from Finland.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I love that. Just like that's one of the beauties of a career as a songwriter, because you get to just do many different genres. Because as an artist, branding, blah, people want you to be like a certain thing, which I've never been great at anyways. But with the songwriting, you just can, there's no, the boundaries are very, very, I don't know, non-existent, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, wiggly lines.
Wiggly lines, thank you. We'll go with that.
In terms of your like forthcoming stuff that you're doing and being in the UK and like inspiration obviously comes from, we chatted about this just now, like your surrounding area, I guess, to a certain extent. So going back on what you were saying earlier, do you think that would make it more of a thing or not really?
Everyone asks me, like, when I moved to Devon, oh, you must be so inspired, and like there's so much beauty around. You must be writing so many songs. And I literally didn't write a song for probably almost 2 years when I first moved. Bear in mind, I was very distracted by starting a new life. But I think it's more for me, not so much my outward surroundings, but like what I'm feeling, and then maybe what other people around me or who are close to me are feeling. That's usually where I get my inspiration. That, or even like a movie, for example. You see a sentiment or a feeling or a situation, and that's what makes me want to write a song.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
What about artists that you're into when you're listening to other people's music? What kind of music are you into?
I guess I'm into quite a few different types of music. I think like John Mayer has always been a really big influence for me, and that's really coming out in this newer stuff that I've been writing. And I'm just more and more getting into like a bit more country music lately, which I never did before. Like Maren Morris, I really love. Casey Musgraves, love that record. So I'm just kind of digging into those like a little bit more country roots these days. James Bay, I really love.
Yes.
Hosier, love.
Country, Hosier?
No.
I was
So
like,
that's
what?
where it just goes, totally different direction.
Are we talking about the same Hosier?
Right.
We had a question from Facebook Live. He says, if you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be? We kind of have just done this one. Japan?
I want to play in... I've sung backup for an artist in LA, But I'd love to do my own show in LA. I think that would it just feels cool, right? It sounds cool.
If it could be with any artist, who would it be?
Oh,
big question.
Oh dear. Maybe I'll just say John Mayer because that would be really cool. Maybe Dolly Parton though too.
Ooh,
I know
yes.
it's like random.
Dolly Parton and John Mayer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
That would be pretty sick.
We sometimes ask this question with artists, and it's normally.
I'm nervous already, just like the way your face.
Why?
You look like you're about to drop something big.
It's like really interesting. So you're doing this big performance with Dolly Parton and John Mayer, and you could have a dream rider. So like anything you wanted before the show, what would it be?
You know, I'm gonna say a songwriting session with Paul McCartney before the show because I totally forgot my love of the Beatles. So we'll throw in a writing session with Paul like the day of the show, and probably lots of honey. Okay. And I think just practical things. And then, because, I don't want to drink heavily until after the show.
Okay. But you could have a rider for after the show.
Oh, cool. Then, like, lots of champagne.
Cool.
Yeah, tequila, too, please.
Yes.
Margaritas, maybe.
Okay.
But, like, actual margaritas with real lime juice.
As opposed to what?
Oh, my goodness. Like, the syrupy, like, this is, I'm going to hate on Margaritaville right now. But even that's not where I met my partner in Vegas. We met in a Margaritaville, and he loves margaritas, and he got me one. I was like, ugh, it's just like it's like Kool-Aid. It's like squash with some tequila, which for some sure maybe that is good, but like then you have a real margarita with squeezed lime and triple sec, and it's like feels healthy. It feels like healthy drinking, which I think is another reason why I like it so much.
Fat chance. Cool. Should we do another song? Is that all right?
Yeah, of course. Since I've just spoken so much about Vegas,
I thought you were going to sing me a song about margaritas.
Wasting away. Well, I'm gonna play you the song I wrote about this encounter in Vegas. I was at my friend's bachelorette party and wedding within a weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. And then
clearly.
Yeah. Okay. This is called Real Tonight. You said you needed me. We both know that you don't. I'm jumping on a jet, headed west for the coast. I'm going to Vegas, babe. I'm gonna bet it all. So don't wait up for me, 'cause I'm not ever gonna call. Ooh, try to find some trouble I could get in, 'cause I'm only living for tonight. I just wanna amplify this feeling, this feeling. Everything is bright lights, everything is hand high, everything is champagne dripping from the skyline. Everything is all good, everything is alright, everything is fantasy, but we can make it real tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. I found a British boy, I like the way he talks. He's just so everything that you're not. And I'm not even drunk, and now it's 5 a.m. The sun is coming up and we're about to go again. Ooh, try to find some trouble I could get in, 'cause I'm only living for tonight. I just wanna amplify this feeling, this feeling. Everything is bright lights, everything is hand high, everything is champagne dripping from the skyline. Everything is all good, everything is alright, everything is fantasy, but we can make it real tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just wanna amplify this feeling, feeling. Everything is bright lights, everything is hands high, everything is champagne dripping from the skyline. Everything is all good, everything is all right, everything is fantasy, but we can make it real tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Thank you. So, can we chat a little bit about you working with John Gray in 2016?
Justin Gray.
Justin Gray. Who's John Gray? That was weird.
Definitely somebody.
Yeah, like amazing producer.
Oh yeah, we wrote that song together actually, Real Tonight,
really?
because straight from Vegas, I was going to LA to do a bunch of writing with Justin.
Nice.
So it was perfect timing.
So, like, what was it like? Was it pressure a little bit because of he'd worked with so many amazing artists?
I was yes. When he first said that he'd work with me, I was shocked and very excited, very nervous, but also I felt like he really got what I was going for.
Yeah, nice.
And also I feel like I kind of learned how to write pop music working with Justin.
Okay.
His pop sensibilities are amazing. He writes amazing lyrics, amazing melodies, and amazing hooks. And so every session was great. He got in amazing co-writers for all of our sessions as well. So it was just, amazing. A dream. I love it. I would do it again anytime.
Give him a call.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know that's the thing with just trying to travel the world all the time. It's just...
Well, hard life.
I was in LA earlier this year and did a bit of writing. And I've got to say, I do love it there. It's, London, LA, and Toronto. I love all
3
those.
favorite places.
Possibly. I thought of one more place I'd like to play, though.
Oh, go on.
The Queen's birthday party.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you reckon it would be like?
Probably like a mess. Like, you don't see it. It looks all glitzy and glammy on the TV, but then it's just going to be like a crazy party.
People
are
going
to
to
get
table.
messy.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably
Love
just
to be a
lost my
fly on the wall.
invite. Yeah.
So what's coming up next for you?
So, my plan, as it stands at the moment, is to release an EP in the first half of next year.
Amazing.
Yeah, so...
Are you working on that at the moment?
Yeah, so I've still got to write a couple songs, so,
cool.
We'll see how quickly I can work on this and hopefully get that out. So I might be doing a little something for Christmas, maybe a little Christmas song that I'll put out. Yeah, I do love Christmas.
Christmas is great.
Agreed. I love also because London is so Christmassy. Like, amazing. I think I might be playing at the Camden Chapel in London, April 16th. So pencil that in.
Yes, that's a great venue.
It is
a really good venue.
And basically, I've got it penciled in, but I'm just like, can I get enough people to come to this show?
Yeah, of course.
So if you guys let us know in advance if you'll come to this show, April 16th at the Camden Chapel, we'll lock it in.
Yes, let's lock it in. So if people want to find out more about you, where can they go? What can they do?
So you can go on Instagram and Twitter at Melissa Bel Music, Bell with 1 L.
Okay.
MelissaBel.com. And you can find me on Spotify and iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Music, Deezer, whatever you like.
Whatever your
YouTube.
thing.
Yep, that's it. It's everywhere. I've got CDs too, if you have a CD player ever.
Yes.
You can buy it off
There's
my
some
website.
really big geeks like me that just collect them anyway, regardless of whether you play them.
I love you.
And then have them all in alphabetical order on your shelf at home.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Nerd. Well, thank you so much for coming down.
My pleasure. Thank you for having
Down
me.
or up? I'm trying to work it out
We've come up.
Up.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. I don't know if I've been this far north in London before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The other end of the Jubilee line.
Exactly.
Should we go into a last song? Is that all right?
Sure, let's do one more. Let's see what else I got in me.
Sorry, I'm pushing it a little bit.
No, it's cool. I guess my tube warm up wasn't a total waste of time.
No,
I feel
wasn't.
not so bad. I'm gonna play you my first single of the year back in June. This is called Cotton Candy. I'm looking for a quick fix. Sugar high, something I can get addicted to. Well, I'm coming down from you. I'm still reading from the last hit. Your body on my body and how you touched it, yeah. I'm so down for you. Can't get you out of my system. Who am I kidding? I wouldn't quit you. Ooh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, melting my mouth, making me feel heavy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Oh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, sweet temptation, making me crazy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Now I let my guard down. I'm all in, free falling. I'm getting used to coming down from you. You got me higher than the sea and cartwheeling, daydreaming, getting another taste of you. Can't get you out of my system. Who am I kidding? I wouldn't quit you. Ooh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, melting my mouth, making me feel heavy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Oh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, sweet temptation, making me crazy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Oh, this isn't artificial, superficial. It's not just for show. Oh, this isn't artificial, superficial. It's not just for show. It's physical. It's critical. Ooh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, melting my mouth, making me feel heavy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Oh, sugar, you're just like cotton candy, sweet temptation, making me crazy. No, it's no good, but I won't regret it now. Oh, so sweet, so sweet. Oh, this isn't artificial, superficial. It's not just for show. It's physical. Ooh.